Leftists beat far-right in France's snap parliamentary election. In a stunning turn of events, France has witnessed a decisive victory for left-leaning parties in its recent snap parliamentary election, dealing a significant blow to the far-right factions that had gained momentum in recent years. The results mark a notable shift in French politics, signaling a resurgence of progressive ideals and a rejection of nationalist rhetoric that had dominated the political landscape. The snap election, called unexpectedly following months of political turmoil and social unrest, saw a diverse array of parties vying for seats in the National Assembly. At the forefront were the left-leaning coalitions advocating for social justice, environmental sustainability, and economic reforms aimed at narrowing the wealth gap. Their campaign resonated with voters disillusioned by years of austerity measures and right-wing policies that prioritize corporate interests over social welfare. One of the key factors contributing to the leftist success was their ability to unite under a common agenda, while presenting a clear alternative to the divisive rhetoric of the far right. Leaders from various progressive parties emphasized the importance of inclusivity, multiculturalism, and the protection of civil liberties, a stark contrast to the nationalist platform that had gained traction in previous elections. The election results also underscored the growing influence of younger voters, who turned out in record numbers to support candidates advocating for climate action and social equality. This demographic shift reflects a broader generational divide, with younger voters increasingly prioritizing issues such as environmental sustainability and diversity in political representation. On the other hand, the far-right factions, which had hoped to capitalize on anti-immigration sentiments and Eurosceptic attitudes, faced setbacks across the board. Their electoral defeat signals a setback for populist movements that have gained ground amid concerns over immigration, national identity, and European integration. In the aftermath of the election, political analysts are debating the implications of this dramatic shift in French politics. Some argue that it represents a return to traditional leftist values of social solidarity and progressive governance, while others see it as a temporary backlash against the divisive politics of the far right. President Marie Leclerc, who campaigned on a platform of unity and reform, hailed the election results as a mandate for change. In her victory speech, she promised to prioritize issues such as healthcare reform, affordable housing, and education, a stark departure from the austerity measures imposed by previous administrations. The international community has also been closely watching developments in France, with many viewing the election results as a litmus test for the future of progressive politics in Europe. The outcome has been met with cautious optimism by European leaders, who hope that France's embrace of leftist ideals will inspire similar movements across the continent. However, challenges lie ahead for the newly elected government, as it seeks to navigate a deeply polarized political landscape and address pressing issues such as economic recovery in the wake of the global pandemic. The leftists will need to demonstrate their ability to deliver on their promises and unite a fractured society that remains divided on issues ranging from immigration to economic policy. As France prepares for a new chapter in its political history, one thing is clear. The outcome of the snap parliamentary election represents more than just a shift in power. It is a reflection of evolving societal values and aspirations. The success of left-leaning parties sends a powerful message about the importance of inclusivity, solidarity, and progressive reform in shaping the future of democratic governance. In conclusion, France's recent snap parliamentary election has ushered in a new era of political change, with leftists emerging victorious over the far right. The results highlight the electorate's rejection of nationalist rhetoric and embrace of progressive ideals, setting the stage for a period of renewed debate and reform. As the new government takes office, all eyes will be on its ability to deliver on its promises and steer the country toward a more equitable and sustainable future.